Uppy, uppy, uppy. It's One Funny Morning. I'm Dana Blizzard, and it's too early in the morning. This is the dumbest show in the whole world.
From Monday
to Friday. Sometimes on Saturdays.
Why would you say that in front of all these people?
Dean stinks.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's your Dateline voice?
I don't know.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't.
It's not a chicken leg. This is a chicken leg.
Look at that manhole cover on my face.
Not a bad rendition of me. Hold on.
We know your brother. We'll give you a ride to school or whatever.
That's called
our small
murder
town.
in New Jersey.
he was a lot
Like what is?
with his everything.
Oh,
What's outside your Puerto de Clima?
that's Stella! Yeah.
Good morning, this is Laura Pistorius from Westerville, Ohio, and I might have taken a road trip with my sister and my mom for camping for the weekend, and guess where we got to stop? The world's largest cuckoo clock. This one's for everybody at OFM. Uppy, uppy, uppy. Take it away, Dina.
Laura! That was fantastic! Laura, why don't you do a close-up or tour? Laura's in Ohio. Do you think it's in Ohio? Did she say where she was? I have to go. I feel a trip coming on. Do you think you can walk through it? Laura, could you walk through it? What is the cuckoo like? Does it come out? Does it dance? I need the one that dances. Oh my goodness. I wish you could have seen my face. It is Ohio, not far from Steak. So we're all staying at Steak's house. Wow. Wow. So exciting. Pits with a purpose. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. I tried to get it playing, but missed it. It was in Ohio in Sugar Creek. I don't know why you wouldn't stay for the next hour and wait for it to ring again. That is so exciting. Is it 11 days to Quebec? Oh my gosh. My head's not there. I have like a lot of things before that. I have to finish a book. I have 11 days to finish a book. This is a lot. This is a lot. First cuckoo clock, and then 11 days we go to Quebec, and then 11 days I said I was going to finish a book. Breathe. This is a lot for a Monday. A lot for a Monday. Tanya said, I just printed my packing list. You're ridiculous. Good morning, cousin Andrea. I didn't get it playing, but it plays for like 3 minutes. Laura, send it to me. I would like to see it. It would be my greatest joy. It would be the worst thing that ever happened to Jason, but it would be the greatest thing that ever happened to me. Is there something in your life that you love and your partner really can't stand, but just will put up with it? I have a couple. I love Sister Wives. I also started watching Polyamory because Brooke told me to. Fascinating. What happened to the cuckoo clock? Nothing happened, Madeline. Laura lives near the biggest living cuckoo clock on the planet. And she had a video of it. And it was the most, and then my eyes popped out of my head. And then LaFive said it's 11 days until Quebec. And then I realized it's 11 days to finish the book. And it's just been a lot for a Monday. We're only for 6 minutes into the show. Okay. So mine is Sister Wives. Jason, so weird, doesn't want to hear anything about it, which I think is weird because Janelle, hero, #hero. Have you heard how awful Sean from Poly Family is? Is that the same one? Is that the same show? Because that Sean is the one that never smiles and then wonders why nobody wants to hang out with him. I think we're talking about the same guy. Why? Get a smile. Get a smile. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love Sister Wives. Dina's like, yeah. Love Sister Wives too. When my daughter got me started on the worst one named Baddies. Oh gosh. Jurgen, happy birthday. Did I say happy birthday? No, I saw your Father's Day post, but it was written in a fantastical language. I hit translate and then I got sidetracked. So I have to go back and read it, but it looked like it was beautiful. Yeah. We're talking about the same show. So what is something that your family, that your partner hates? You've never seen those shows? Curly Top. Here, listen, this is a bad time to get into Sister Wives. You couldn't possibly. Like I've tried to explain it to Jason, and he was like, this sounds like total trash TV. I go, well, now for sure. But yeah, nothing will get my husband out of room faster than turning on Sister Wives. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kathy. Okay. You can't just jump into Sister Wives. It would make zero sense. This was a long game. Okay. I was obsessed when it first came out because these three seemingly lovely, intelligent people, women, were somehow mystified by this man. And not only obviously was he saying how great it was, but they were saying how great it was. And you were like, girl, what? Right? And then you were like, and then I don't know, they kind of played up the whole, you have people to help you do stuff around the house. I was like, I could use some help. But the whole idea, so I was conflicted. And then it started. My ex absolutely hated 98 Fiance, and I loved it. I know. Yeah, court TV is my downfall. Mm-hmm. I know, Bonnie. And then the whole thing with Mary, you're like, he's not treating her right. I mean, Mary's something, but he's not treating her right. And I thought, this is the beginning. I never thought Janelle was going to turn. I'll go a deep dive into this. How many seasons did the wives actually seem to get along? 1, 2. 2. Mm-hmm. They all could do so much better. But it was Janelle. I was like, Janelle will never say a bad word about him. And then the day he basically said, it's either me or your sons. And she was like, my son. Didn't even hesitate. Didn't even think about it for a second. She was like, no. I was like, and this is the beginning. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Madeline, we all wanted a sister wife. We just didn't want Cody in the mix. Am I the only one obsessed with cooking shows? I don't know. There's a sect of you, Diane. I'm not one of them, but I have met a lot of people that will just talk about cooking shows. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think the best thing that could have happened on that show was watching all three of those women come into their own in their own way, in their own time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have waited 20 years for this. We all have. We all knew it 20 years ago. But you had, it's like watching life. It's like watching your friends when you know, like, your friend's husband, you're like, he is no good. But you can't say it. You just got to wait. It's got to play out. Sometimes when you look in the mirror, there's something back here new, but it's got to play out. Can't rush it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I entered a mystery basket cooking contest in 2 weeks. Wish me luck. What does that mean? Does that mean that they just give you a basket of stuff and you got to make something? Like live, Diane? Mm-hmm. I haven't been watching Mary's arc. I know her, she inherited the house when the mom died and she kind of started turning it into an Airbnb, but now she's decided, like, I hope Mary finds the man. No, Janelle wasn't the first. Mary's the first. Mary's the OG. Patty, I'm jealous. And then was it Janelle, then Christine? And it should have stopped there. I wonder if he wasn't so selfish and didn't have to add that fourth wife. Think about it. If she was never added, would they have made it? No, because he would have picked somebody. He would have found somebody. I know, Pat. Very sad. Christine was the third. Yeah. I just think that's how we are. I think I love cuckoo clocks. Does Jason love cuckoo clocks? I don't think he minds the cuckoo. You know what he hates? He hates the. Do you guys just that? I said, do you not like the cuckoo? Because the cuckoo doesn't bother me. It's the pendulum. Does that bother anybody? I find it soothing. Yeah, Shakendra. Yeah, what man in his right mind would want 4 wives? Look at William jumping in. He's like, I hate them. I like to see a man that's not afraid to talk about sister wives. I know. I have a clock on my nightstand that I keep around because I enjoy the ticking sound. Yeah, Victoria's like, I don't like ticking. I did not know. Yeah, that sound drives me insane. It's like death counting down to me. Isn't that funny? I have never thought of it as anything as just soothing and relaxing. But yeah, I could just turn music on and be like, yeah, that's really funny. No, it's in the living room. And I put it in here because it's the safest place for it is on the wall. So that's why it's up. And like, you have to pull it every day and I'll do it. And I think he stops the ticker from ticking. He's like, if you just move it to a different room, like a hallway, because then he wouldn't hear it all the time. But if he comes and lays in here, yeah, I think he thinks his life is ticking away or a bomb is going to go off. So he doesn't, yeah. I don't know. The ticking is like the Jeopardy theme. No ticking for me. Isn't that funny? I never thought about it until he mentioned it. I was like, what? Yeah, no, and it's all over my feed. There are a number of things. Okay, let me show you this. This is the newest thing that he originally was excited about, and now I'm driving him crazy. I mentioned to you a few weeks ago, and I think this is important for everybody, that we all can't be people who just work all the time, that you have to find something that you love, that that brings you joy. Maybe join a meetup group of some kind. Now, listen, I'm going to challenge everybody to do a meetup group. Go a little bit outside of your comfort zone. All right? I'm talking to you, all yous. Look at my face. Even if you're like, I'm not really a meetup person. Yes, you are. Because you could meet up and do exercise. You can meet up, make a friend. You can meet up, meet a honey. You could meet up, learn an instrument. You could meet up, make an Afghan. Meet up. Okay? Missy, we're talking about meetup groups and all the ways I make Jason crazy. I found a book club. Okay, good. In the next few weeks, I want to hear, yes, you can, Marie. Marie, you can join my meetup group. So I'm going to, This is my meetup group. Karen, we don't meet. We meet once a year. That's not a meetup group. Madeline said I went to a drum circle. Kezia, meetup. Yeah, I don't like to leave my house. So, okay, Commando, listen to me. All of you bees better meet up Find something. Make a wind chime. I met up with 2 of my friends. That would count. I need a gummy group. Okay, listen. I'm a single mom working 3 jobs and homeschooling 3 teens. Who has time? All right, Katie, you should just find a drinking club. That's different. I don't have time. I consider my pet boutique my meetup group. Okay. I'm exercising in my living room on the floor. Does being on here while I do it count as a meetup? No. What is wrong with you? I can't with meetups. I don't even like people. Okay, listen to me. Yeah. Okay. Walk to the city around the block with them. I do lots of activities. Okay. Okay. Junie, and it would go great. Kelly, this meetup is a thing. But y'all find an art. Find an art form that you like. I meet up and go thrift shopping. That'll count. Mm-hmm. All right, let me tell you what I'm up to. This is my meetup. Stop it. Okay. Listen to me. Went to a pottery class. Thank you, Kelly, for being here. Dance studio. My dance family. Done. Taking my dogs to the dog park every day. Does that count? Okay, Elaine, have you made friends other than other dogs? Elaine, a dog part would count, but you'd have to talk to people. And I'm going to be honest, if I went to a dog park, I would talk to no people. I don't like people. They make me nervous. Listen to me. Quilt Guild twice a month. Kay, you're killing it. Molinay's like, I'm technically an Uber driver. Listen to me. I want to join a pickleball group. Diane, do it. Do paint and sip nights count? Yes. I met up yesterday at the Costco with my sister. Does that count? No, Kezia. Kezia, your problem. I will go out and meet my little animal friends in the yard. Okay, Cinderella, that's not a meetup group. Okay? That's just you talking to animals. Okay, Elaine said dog people are cool. She talks to them all the time. Okay, good. All right, here we go. I mentioned what my dream is a couple of weeks ago. I did find a meetup group, but everybody in the meetup group is named Beatrice or Conrad or Matilda. They skew a little older. I don't care. I'll be the youngest one in the group because that won't last for long. And then I'll be like all decrepit. They'll be like, Dina's an old name. Okay, so I got this out and I started doing some YouTube classes. What? Guys, I'm going to join a ukulele group. All right, look, I learned some things. Ready? That's A minor. That's F. That's C. Hold on, I'm not holding it right. All right, you ready? Because this one's really hard. That's G. Now, I do know some songs, but I can't play them here because the internet will turn me off. But I learned 4 chords, and one of them is really hard, and I have to practice 10 minutes a day. So there's a guy on YouTube, Girl Get a Ukulele. There is a guy named Andy on the YouTube. Oh, you have a ukulele? Missy, get it out. Mm-hmm. How about you finish your book? Shut up, Kathy. Listen. Kathy. Oh, there's. And then that chord's a little hard. But listen, I am on my way. I'm doing a great job. And I am driving Jason absolutely crazy. Yeah, no, Katie, I think that is the chord progression for a number of songs. Do you ever play your cello? Sometimes if Jacqueline's here. Mm-hmm. Tanya, it's not coming easy to me. I had to practice a lot. I know. And, as a piano player, I don't get to play. What's his last name? I have. Oh, Denise. Let me tell you. Hold on. You look him up. He's under Andy Guitar, and he gives it's 10 ukulele lessons in 10 days. And so it's called Andy Guitar. And then he has like a series on learning guitar, but then there's a series on ukulele. And then you got to get the ukulele tuner. Girl, don't get me started. Missy, get your ukulele out. It's called Ukulele Tuner. And that's a free app. They're going to try to pretend like you got to pay for it. Am I going to bring my ukulele to Quebec? Girl, you are making this so exciting. If I can get these 4 chords down, then maybe. So this is my meetup group. So there's a group that meets on Wednesdays, nowhere near my house. I told Jason where it was. He's like, that's going to be an hour and a half. I go, totally worth it. Beatrice will be so excited that I'm there. So will Margaret. My uncle retired, joined a ukulele group, even made his own ukulele. My grandma used to play, but only at parties that would be fun to do. Denise, do it. I brought him a guitar like 7 years ago. There's free guitar lessons. I'll start practicing. Laura, are you coming on the trip? Bring your ukulele. Do you know these 4 chords? Mm-hmm. It's on Wednesdays. No. It's in the afternoon, Madeline. Madeline's like, do not mess with my open mic. Mm-hmm. Ukulele is about to become synonymous with procrastination. Listen to me. This only enhances it. This gets my juices flowing. Don't say that a lot. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. It's quite fantastical. That's the chord. It's a G. It's just called Ukulele Tuner, Judy. There's a couple of them. You're right. Yeah, no, this has been so exciting. So, turns out Jason doesn't want to play with me. So Jason was like, let me show you how to play. And then he goes, and I was like, okay. It's not completely different. I think it's actually so far below what he can do. Start practicing, Laura. You have 11 days, according to LaFive. I'm Dina Ho. I like Don Ho, but Dina Ho. That's just strong. Man, my fingers are like a lot of chords, need practice. What does the app button look like on your phone? I'll show you. It looks like that. Oh. Did you see it, Judy? It's like a yellow thing. Look at Booby's face. Get your ukuleles out. I'm not music or language inclined. I have other talents. All right. This took me all night. Yeah. And I was singing. I was in the bed singing. I was like, oh. But I only know tuning it. That's why I stopped trying to learn. I could never get my tune right. Oh, Denise, it's so easy. You got to get the app. The app will tell you. You need to be in the green. I have such a hard time learning instruments. I'm a singer, but I can't read sheet music. Listen, Victoria. Oh, there's something in my shirt. I hope it's not a bug. That's the thing, is that with a ukulele, it's really just chords. You're not necessarily reading notes. I agree with you. It would be hard if somebody was going to start reading notes. I'm just afraid there's a bug in here. I think it's so, you know what song I want to love, Laura, if we can learn this and play it together. Do you know that song, Somebody to Lava? I hear and feel Jason's frustration. Brooke, you're just jealous. Wait until I play Lava. Somebody to Lava. You know that? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da da dum dum da da dum dum da. Da dun 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 da da dun da dun 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 da da dun dun dun. Da da dun dun da da dun dun dun. You're here with me, I'm here with you. Dun 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 dun. Something like that. Yeah, Monica, do it. And then Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I don't know all those chords yet. I'm only on week 2. Day 2. I love you. Really good air ukulele. Really good. Real ukulele, gonna need to practice. But they said you only do 10 minutes of practice a day. I can do that. And then 14 hours of writing. I know. I was obsessed with that video when I was little. And I think it came out when I was an adult. So what does that tell you? Love that song. When we went to Hawaii, I made Jason listen to that song just over and over again. I sang all the words. And he was like, why are you? I rolled all the windows down because that's how when you're in Hawaii, you roll all the windows down, put your hair in a clip. Then you put on the lava song. Then you sing it at the top of your lungs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is there going to be a run on these like there was on the Pizza Maker? Probably. Mm-hmm. You need to put a tiki hut in the backyard. Girl, don't give me ideas. Mm-hmm. Brooke, we do need somebody to play the recorder to do a duet with us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I can't even get 30 minutes of yoga, and I don't know about 10 minutes of music. Victoria, here's the thing. So if you go to Andy Guitar, he teaches me how to play. But there's another lady, I got to find her name. And because Andy Guitar moves fast. That boy's not playing. He's like, this is it. That's it. You got it? Let's see you tomorrow. He doesn't. He moves real fast. A little too fast. I'm like, slow down, Andy. It's the first date. But there's another lady. She's in England. And she is a music teacher for like grammar school kids. And she put together some play-alongs. It was actually the play-along. So if you put in ukulele play-along, you'll find a bunch of videos. And then there's like cartoons that show you like the chords that are coming up so you can get ready mentally. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so if stand-up fizzles out, I'm going to fall back on my ukulele career. I would like to make some funny ukulele songs. That's my dream. That's really what we're getting towards. So anything can happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's got a cool English accent. Mm-hmm. Maria, don't egg her on. I don't know why you would say that. Was she wrong? Mm-hmm. She's gonna be so mad when this book's done. Who's she gonna harass? Who am I gonna harass now? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Claudine comes in. Girl, low-key brag. I can play hot cross buns on the recorder. Can I tell you, last night we did Voila with Diane, which let's just stop here. I'm going to tell you something right now. I know many of you are supporters. Many of you come here every day and you watch. Love that. But I have to tell you, the $4.99 a month, that is the subscriber page. Wonderful community. The memes, I mean, you should do it for the memes, but if nothing else, you should have done it for yesterday's Voila. Let me break it down. I showed up to Voila sober. Not everybody did. And One of us didn't know. So I start the show, and like a bunch of people kept saying, Dina, are you in a bad mood? I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on yesterday because I showed up sober, which is unusual. And Diana showed up as Vegas Diana. Vegas Diana. Amaretta Diana showed up yesterday. But I didn't know. I don't know that the audience knew, but we found out right quick. All over the place. I said, but have you been drinking? And she goes, let me tell you a funny story about ice. And I was like, I don't know how this is connected. And then we listened to ice stories. And then somehow she was able to connect, not really ice or a lack of ice, to why she was drunk. Then she was getting all the ingredients wrong. She was like, then you cover the salmon. I was like, you do not cover the salmon. She goes, it says right here. No, it doesn't. That was a different recipe. Then it said, cook it for 10 minutes. She's like, I'm going to cook it for 20. At the same time, I was also making, for the first time, roasted sweet potatoes. Which, girl, if you are not making roasted sweet potatoes, you're not living. Yeah, then she told us about the felony that her and Joe committed early in the day. I'm just saying, listen, if you have considered joining us, now is the time. I don't know who she is. I haven't seen her in a week. So half the time now I'm like, so where you been? You're literally just listening to, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. When do I read the recipes? Never. And I was like, that is not at all what this recipe says. Yeah, it says it right here. Oh, it's covered in amaretto now. The recipe, can you believe it? The recipe is covered in amaretto. I actually believe that. I believe everything you're saying. Patty, so good. No, she wasn't at the Shore House. She was at Joe's Shore House, and they went to the Pancake House for breakfast. Oh, you missed a lot. I couldn't possibly explain who this Diana was that showed up. I don't know her. This Diana didn't raise me. Committing felonies, breakfast down the shore, doesn't know how to read. So now I'm a little delayed because I'm making sweet potatoes in the oven. So I wait for these sweet potatoes to finish. Now I told her 7 times, you put your salmon in, I'm going to wait for these sweet potatoes to finish. Then I'll put the salmon in. Now she's over here and she's in and out with the salmon. She's like, I'm going to cook it. It still smells like fish. And I was like, it's a fish. So she's going in and out. So finally I put mine up because it was the salmon with this glaze on it. So I'm holding it up to show her. She goes, oh, that's not done. You got to cook that more. It was raw. It hadn't been cooked at all. And she was like, that doesn't look right. You should cook it more. And I was like, that is a great idea since it's raw. Just the best. Oh, Joe was there. Yeah. So I'm just saying, Di, your mom is a different person than Di, Joe's girlfriend. Yeah, no, she's a party animal. Now, she was down the shore this past weekend. Now she's coming home, maybe today. I don't know how many other felonies she'll commit. And then she goes down the shore again because Miss New Jersey is this weekend. And then she comes back for a few days. And then she goes to Quebec. Then we're home for a couple of weeks. And then we all go on vacation. So I want to be Diana. Raise your hand if you want to be Diana when you grow up. Girl, she's 78. I want to have this much fun when I'm 78. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet she was zonked out. I don't even know if they ate the fish. I think she zonked out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Does she do something for Miss New Jersey? So she was a hostess for Miss New Jersey for many years. And so she'd go and they helped the girls backstage, yada, yada, yada. So she did that for many years. Now her and Sally are going to be hanging out together for the week. So Sally, you know, my friend and traveling companion for Miss New Jersey, who is the queen, and Diana, the queen, will be going to the shore and going to the pageant, doing the things, doing the lunches. She'll be doing that. So they'll be doing that. And I may bebop down here and there to go check on them. So, yeah, that's happening. Was Joe drunk too? I don't think so. One of them's got to be sober. Curly top. You can't. Although, have you guys seen that video? And you guys know what video I'm talking about. I'm gonna say a couple words. Tell me if you know which one it is. It's a couple, 2 old people, hammered, trying to walk up the steps. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all you would need. Mm-hmm. If I say those words in that order, you know exactly the video. You've either seen it or not seen it. It's a couple, hammered, trying to walk up the steps. Whole thing's on video. Mm-hmm. Laura, I don't know how they lived. Yeah. First she rolls down a couple steps. He was like, forget you. Doesn't even try to help her. He goes up. He comes tumbling down. Yeah, they don't spill their drinks. They're like, I got it. Suzanne, you haven't seen it. You're going to see it now. Now that I've said it. I honestly, I'm like, did someone check on them? It's not good. I mean, she goes head first. She goes head first. Yeah, I'm sure they broke a hip. They had to. They weren't that old. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way they were walking, Joyce. Mm-hmm. It is jarring. Mm-hmm. It is jarring. I do enjoy. There was a video, another one. I don't know if you guys saw this one. It was a couple on like a vacation somewhere, and the thing said, you know, when people, this is the kind of vacation I want to go on, and they're walking home from something. They're in a cover up or something, and they're walking along this path, and there's like bushes here. And he's walking, and then it's almost like he does a curve, and then right into the bushes, and just goes head first into the bush. And the lady just stands there, just like, how drunk are you? It is. It was basically old people, Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill went up the steps to get more bourbon. Yeah. Jill came down and broke ground, and Jack came tumbling after. Uh-huh. Check on your drunk old people. They're not okay. For sure. Yeah. No, it was so funny. It was so funny. But I should go back and look at the moment where she says, you should cook that. You should cook that longer. And I was like, yeah. I mean, think about all the things we did as kids, as younger people. Thankfully, nobody has video of. Could you imagine like living now? No. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so funny. There's a couple of videos that are classic. Did you guys ever see the one where this giant dog comes running in, jumps over the couch, onto the table, breaks the table, and everybody runs? The salmon was fantastic, by the way. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm done eating. Okay. The salmon was fantastic. The only thing I would do, we posted that recipe, is maybe do less of the Montreal steak thing, just a little bit. But I'm telling you, girl, you got to get sweet potatoes. I don't even like sweet potatoes. But they were roasted sweet potatoes with a little bit of oil, salt, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Girl, it was like Christmas. Everybody's eating it like candy. It was basically candy. Mm-hmm. And the salmon was perfection. Cooked to perfection. It was really good. Mm-hmm. Denise, it was good. You'll love it. I saw this weekend. It was a wedding. They told the groom to look at the bride, and she was dressed in a dinosaur costume. And I thought I did see that, Trina. It was really funny. I was like, what is this about the wedding and Missy? And then I saw it and I was cracking up. The backup Terry firework video is one of my faves. What does that mean? Commando, nobody is. But I'm telling you, do it. We've got sweet potatoes downstairs. I don't think, but I'm telling you, chop them up, roll them in some oil, sea salt, brown sugar, cinnamon. So good. Mm-hmm. They're good with a nice little balsamic glaze as well. Just on top, and then you roast them. So good. Mm-hmm. Did you see that Artisan Way retired? Big congratulations to her. Oh, good for you, Kim. I had sweet potato tater tots with caramel dipping sauce at Ford's Garage. It was more like a dessert. It sounds like it. If you're dipping a vegetable in caramel dipping sauce, you're no longer eating a vegetable. Mm-hmm. I just bought a Blackstone grill and have been cooking everything on it. Really, Trina? I don't even know what that is. Garlic, salt, pepper, and olive oil is really good on sweet potatoes. Probably. Instead of cinnamon, I use garlic. Really? There was like a savory version of the sweet potatoes. I should try that too. There's a guy named Terry that's in a wheelchair. He lights the fireworks and starts going off, and he's in the way. It's so funny, maybe because the guy who's filming it's laugh is great. I know, Tanya. It's my new thing. Quite yummy. Put another way to do sweet potatoes. Put them in a Ziploc bag with a pack of dry French dressing, olive oil, salt and pepper, cinnamon, brown sugar. Shake them up. Put them in the oven. Absolutely delicious. Dry French dressing? I don't even know what that is. It's like a giant cast iron pan. Is the Blackstone grill the one for hibachi? My son got me a Blackstone for Christmas. I love it. Cooking it all the time. Let me Google it. Blackstone grill. It looks like a grill. It's like a... Hold on. Let me show you what comes up. Is it a griddle? me show you what I found. Present, share screen. Is this it? Although sweet potato isn't a vegetable, it's a starch. Fun fact, sweet potatoes are filled with so many vitamins that if you eat one sweet potato a day, you get your daily dose of vitamins. It's a flat top grill as opposed to grates. I didn't know they sold dry French dressing. Me neither. Interesting. It's a griddle. It's a big cast iron griddle that is heated with propane fire. Huh. Last time. Interesting. It's a flat top. All right. It looks like what you cook a cheesesteak on. Cut them into shoestrings and shake some Old Bay and air fry. Serve with dill pico mayo. This sounds amazing. Yeah, now we're going to all get slammed with Blackstone ads. I've never heard of this thing. It's like a griddle. All three of my sons have one. Like, so are people buying this instead of a grill, a slated grill? Is that the thing? I air fry squash for the first time instead of frying it in oil. It was a little dry, but okay. It's supposed to be ranch dry dressing. Okay, that makes not. Yeah, it said wrench, so I thought you meant French. God, I was gonna pick up some eggs, milk, and a big grill. You're like, I came for eggs, but I bought a grill. Cook an entire meal at once. My niece has a Blackstone. I want a smaller one. They have both. My ex's Blackstone is electric, used indoors. They have a countertop one too. It's basically a flat top for outside. I made cheeseburgers, hash browns, breakfast burritos, fajitas. Do you think eventually we're all just going to have like that flat top instead of like stoves? But I guess it would be hard to do that because if you had burners. Yeah. We have all the grills. She has the Blackstone, a charcoal grill, and a pellet smoker. Girl. I have a combo grill, half griddle, half grill. Blackstone is a newer fad, like when the air fryer came out. Best part is no dirty pots to clean up. I love our Blackstone grill. Great for breakfast outside. Everything is done at the same time. So like at the things, you can have the bacon over here. You can have the eggs over here. You can have some potatoes. Interesting. We have all three too. Who are you people? What kind of restaurant you all running? We have the big green egg and we love it. It's hard to have a flat top with gas ovens. Can someone please explain why the Blackstone grill is better than the regular one? I guess because they're saying you could do everything on it instead of like just doing the meat and then inside you got to go and do the other stuff. We cook, Dina. That's what we do. Yeah, I saw that. No, when she originally wrote it, she wrote dry wrench dressing. So when I saw wrench, I thought she just flipped the W and the F. But I don't know if that was either, but no. Yeah. I would love to have a kitchen grill with a couple burners with a stove. Yeah. Guess what I saw this weekend? Driverless cars. They are all over LA. Wow. Interesting. Nothing falls through on the griddle. Interesting. It's like a big cast iron skillet, but outside. Interesting. Now everybody's going to go out and buy one of these. I'm going to talk about it to Jason, make it sound like I'm real cool. I'm like, yeah, I mean, All my friends are playing the ukulele and buying these grills now. And he'll be like, what grill? I feel like you could say grill and a guy will be like, what are you talking about? You could say ukulele, no follow-up questions. I'll be like, oh my gosh, Jason, I had the best day on the ukulele and then grill. And he'll be like, what about the grill? I'm like, did you hear what I said about the ukulele? I met the #1 ukulele player in the world. He's like, but you said grill. I'm like, it was more like, and he likes to grill. Mm-hmm. Girl, we're talking about grills. Mm-hmm. I saw a driverless 18-wheeler this weekend. Very scary. No one in the show. That can't be a thing. Curly top. Please tell me that's not a thing. Mm-mm. You have to say Blackstone. That's the flex. All right. So if I say, oh my gosh, I learned like 10 new songs on the ukulele and I heard about Blackstone. I'm back. You heard a Blackstone? Well, yeah, but I learned all these new songs. You want me to play them for you? I can play them on my ukulele. He'll be like, what about the Blackstone? Is that a grill? He'll just know. It'll be in his bones. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys are so impressed. I won a Blackstone grill to school fundraiser. I took it to the beach club. We're allowed to grill in front of our cabana in the sand. What a difference. Wow. Tracy, you just laid out like 7 things I'm so jealous of. You said Blackstone, school fundraiser, you won, beach club, cabana. Who wants to be Tracy? I'm over here playing a ukulele. And you just low-key dropped 4 bombs. Mm-hmm. You could write a Blackstone song on the ukulele. Oh, his head would explode. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so funny. There's no one behind the wheel. I swear, no one in the passenger seat. That's weird, curly top. Mm-hmm. That's really crazy. Jacqueline's appointment was fine. Elaine says you can't beat the charcoal taste. Mm-hmm. Crystal, I'm so jealous because I love waffles from the Waffle House. Andrea, as we wrap up, she said, did anybody watch the Tonys last night? What was the big takeaway, Andrea? Did the person win who you thought was going to win? I don't follow it. Mm-hmm. You'll have to give us the lowdown. Can you play the ukulele while you're doing stand-up? I hope so. That's my goal. I'm going to start adding some music. I know. I want to be Tracy's friend. Tracy, when you head into this beach club, you need me to hold the Blackstone? I carry it. Uh-huh. I've never been to a Waffle House. What is happening? You need to drop what you're doing right now, Linda. Head right for a Waffle House. Now, if you really want to get the Waffle House experience, don't go now. Tonight, go to bed around 10. Wake up around 1 in the morning. Head to the Waffle House. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-oh. My husband is an avid griller and smoker. He does not like the Blackstone grill. Sadly, I bought him one. Never been to a Waffle House. What? I've never been to a Waffle House either. What? No Waffle House in Wisconsin. Yeah. Linda, listen. Yeah, but you can't just go to the Waffle House. You either should be drunk and Uber over or be sober, go at 1 in the morning and just take it all in. It's an experience. Waffle House is gross. Yeah, of course it is. I drove my kids for 2 hours looking for a place to eat because I refused to stop at a Waffle House. Well, Katie. I mean, your kids have to grow up at some point. Listen, there are children, and then there are young adults. Young adults have been to a Waffle House. They always look dirty. Yeah, of course they do. Why are you all acting like this place? It's not fancy. It's not a fancy place, but you should go once. Yeah, you don't go to the Waffle House for food. You shouldn't even eat there. Like maybe a piece of a waffle, but then you're gonna eat the whole thing. Because why? Because it's the best waffle you've ever had. Why? Because it's just been basting in grease and curse words and smoke. And maybe some drugs. Yeah. Yeah, I've only been to the Waffle House once in Texas. So dirty, but good waffles. I was there before I gave up gluten. Exactly. I'd still be there. If they started making gluten-free waffles, yeah, one and done is perfectly fine. But saying you've never been to one is not okay. You listen, number one, there's a couple of reasons you go to Waffle House. One, you have to pee. Two, nothing else is open. Three, because you've never been to a Waffle House. Okay? Yep, any of those reasons is a good reason. Mm-hmm. I love their raisin bread. I've never had it. I have a stomach ache at the thought of it. You should. Janine, you're not, this is not the James Beard Award. Yeah, somebody just mentioned that. That's not what it is. It's just the experience. Mm-hmm. And they have a flat top grill. They probably have a Blackstone. You're not really selling it. I don't need to, Suzanne. It sells itself. I've never been to one while sober. Exactly. Mm-hmm. I make sure I pee before I go to the. Yeah, I mean, and that's only in desperate situations. I wouldn't recommend peeing there. But you ever been on a highway, it's late at night, and nothing's open. You're like, well, I guess we'll go to the bathroom and get lupus and eat a meal. It just, nobody was like, we have plenty of time and plenty of resources. Let's go to the Waffle House. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Has anybody ever seen a Waffle House clean? No. They don't clean them. Mm-hmm. Do you think the Waffle House in Lancaster would have the same vibe? Is it on a major highway? If it's on a major highway, then no. Chances are slim. But if it's in I've never seen them not on a major highway. Like I've never seen a Waffle House as a Waffle House meetup group. I've never been to one. Are they in California? I thought they were everywhere, but a lot of people are saying that they're not. So I don't know. I don't know, Kathy. If you've never seen one, you would know it. They look like little tiles from Scrabble. It's yellow with black. I know everything about it. And it'll smell dirty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Waffle House is awesome, and they are just clean enough. I went to a Waffle House at 2 a.m. once. Went inside. There was no one there. Waitress came over, took my arm, and said, "You want it to go?" A few minutes later, the cops started to pull up. "Please make my order to go." Mm-hmm. I have the Waffle House right outside the subdivision on a regular street. And is it pretty clean? I imagine that if it's not on a major highway, your chances are better. Yeah, Cindy, they're pretty good. She's ordering the potato cheddar and chives bake. Yeah, it's pretty good. The best waffles are in Belgium. Here comes Jurgen. Of course they are. Jurgen, I'm coming back. Jurgen, I was thinking, I was reading through some of the chapters of the book. Jurgen and Wim. I read some of them, some special chapters to them. The book. And I was just reviewing them, and I was thinking I read it to them at a dirty bar. Might have scared some people away. But I was thinking about you. Because because I have to write the follow-up chapter to that chapter. Oh, that's so funny. Are we in the book? No, you're not in the book. I mean, in my heart, you're in the book because you and Wim are basically editors. Yeah. I tend to eat inside, but when I walked the guy, I was like, if I shouldn't be, then I was like, yep, guess it wasn't the best area. There it goes. Yeah. But yeah, Jurgen, one day I'm going to come back to Belgium, but with Jason. And we could show him around and take him to all the fancy places. There's no Waffle House in New York, California, or Nevada. She just looks it up, Robin said. Interesting. All right, well, listen, we've covered a lot. We've covered a lot, everybody. But I have to go because I have 11 days to write a book and pack, get ready for trips, and I have to figure out what I'm going to wear to Miss New Jersey. It's a lot. And I gotta find something that makes it look like 30 years later that I should remotely have gotten this honor at the age of 22. It's weird. 30 years ago. I wonder what I would have thought I would have looked like at 52. I'm pretty sure 22-year-old Dina was like 52-year-old Dina. Oh, she got one leg, one eye. So I went to a Waffle House and I left. It was too dirty to sit. Oh, that's accurate. Yeah. Victoria, we leave on the 20th, 20 to 22. So it's going to be a whirlwind. A whirlwind. All right, I got to go. All right, everybody. Well, it was a good day today. Thanks for watching. If you missed Voila, you want to go back and watch that. It's pretty special. And that's it. So, like Judy from Saskatoon and Good Time, Andrea say, go to a Waffle House. Andrea loves a Waffle House. She always brings her keg with her. All right. That's it, everybody. Go on the meetup group. I want to hear all tomorrow. Just listen. You don't have to join it, but just be like, I was perusing, and I think I might maybe consider this meetup. Just do it. Have a good time. See, find something you've always wanted to do. Just do it. It'd be great. And if you have a ukulele, start learning those 4 chords because we're going to play together. Okay. I need a case. I need a case for the trip. Does it fit in my luggage? So exciting. I can't wait. All right, everybody. That's it. Have a great day and blessed day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's morning show, make sure to follow us for more One Funny Mother content.
Okay, all right. Morse code is tapping.
And check out OneFunnyMotherStore.com for great new inappropriate swag. And for more exclusive content, consider becoming a supporter.
She got a bad leg.
Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow on One Funny Morning.